a GoFundMe and a walkout. That is absolutely the update with the Winston and Forsyth area in regards to the staff reduction that we talked about when I told you that they were absolutely looking at reducing staff by like between 300 and 340 staff members throughout those areas. Now, a lot of them have started to receive those letters, some so early as Saturday. I do believe a couple of them started receiving them on Monday. And for the students who seemingly had enough pull than the parents. And see, this is, and y'all can get in my comments and say whatever you want to say but I've said this shit over and over again. Parents, you are the advocates. You are the first line defense. Teachers can't say anything. They can't go in there and advocate for anything. They can't go in there and ask for anything. They can't go, they literally have their hands tied to where they will absolutely either be reassigned, lose their position. It's so many different things when teachers try to do these things that you all need to be doing if you care about your child's education. Now, kudos to those students who rallied together, because the students have said in different locations that they were the ones who pulled together and did the walkouts, because they were like, no, you're not about to treat our teachers and our staff members like this. These are the people who care for us. These are the people who make sure shit goes every day. And they walked out. And like I said, and this wasn't in just like one little location. This was a couple of locations where these students absolutely got their stuff together and they walked out. Parents, y'all should have been doing this shit before it got to this point. And that's going to these school board meetings. And that is making sure that, all of these things are taking place before it happens to where it gets this fucking bad. Because at this point, where are they going to get the money from? We're looking at like $45 million, I think it is, that they're missing. The county was able to contribute like 8.5. That's like $5. So where they gonna get the money from? And you have some, like one lady who was an assistant principal. She is a single parent, just bought a house, and she's just like, I've been demoted to a teacher's position, which also comes with a pay cut. She was like, how am I supposed to, pay my bills and what have you? Which further talks about the state of education in North Carolina when it comes to paying the teachers. We pay them people peanut shells. Not even peanuts, peanut fucking shells, because teachers cannot make mortgages. And pay other bills and still have children of their own. Again, like I said, this was a single parent that we're speaking of here. So yes, there's a lot of, GoFundMe's that have started to form because they're just like, how are we going to make do? Now, I did have somebody who told me that they are getting ready to offer these people no real severance, to where they were basically offering them $350 a week for about 12 weeks. I can tell you that is unemployment around 2008. So after that, and then they're not allowed to apply for unemployment. So what are these people supposed to do? What? Go to another county that's God only knows how far away for them and what that commute is going to look like? This is what happens when we do not have oversight into to budgets and things, and we are leaving this shit to chance, because through more investigation they have found even more misappropriation of funds that occurred over some years. So yes, it's unfortunate, but those people really need to be held accountable, because look at the snowball effect that it has had on not only staff members, but the students that they serve. And I guarantee you, this ain't the only school that this is happening to. It's not. And as per usual, America's not a real place, and here we go.
Like and subscribe to Mom's channel.